Life in revolutionary France. The bells of Paris rang not for celebration but for warning. Every morning their heavy clang echoed through narrow streets thick with smoke, breadcrumbs, and fear. This was life in revolutionary France, a life suspended between hope and terror. Étienne Moreau woke before dawn in his small room above a cobbler's shop. Once his father had worn silk gloves and dined beneath chandeliers. Now Étienne wrapped himself in a patched coat and queued for bread like everyone else. The revolution had flattened titles but not hunger. Outside, the city breathed uneasily. Red, white, and blue cockades pinned to coats marked loyalty, but even loyalty shifted with the wind. A careless word could cost a life. Neighbors listened at doors. Friends spoke in whispers. Yet amid the fear, something powerful stirred. In the marketplaces, women argued loudly about prices and politics, their voices sharp with newfound authority. Pamphlets littered the streets, calls for liberty, equality, fraternity, words once reserved for philosophers now shouted by bakers and blacksmiths. Children played at being citizens instead of kings. At the National Convention, men spoke of justice with fire in their eyes. Some truly believed they were forging a new world. Others simply wanted to survive the day. Outside, the guillotine stood in the square, clean, efficient, and impossible to ignore. It was both symbol and threat, promising equality in death, if not in life. Étienne's sister, Marie, worked as a seamstress by day and attended political clubs by night. She stitched tricolor sashes and debated the future of France with a passion that frightened him. "We are finally seen," she said. "We are finally heard." "But at what cost?" Étienne asked. She had no answer. One evening, their neighbor, a quiet man who once taught Latin, was arrested for speaking fondly of the past. The next morning, his window was dark. No one asked where he had gone. In revolutionary France, silence was often the safest response. Still, hope refused to die. When the Bastille fell, people believed history itself had cracked open. When the king was executed, they believed tyranny had ended. When the terror began, they told themselves it was temporary, necessary even. Life moved forward, step by careful step. At night, Étienne wrote in a small journal, afraid yet determined to remember. "We are afraid," he wrote, "but we are alive. We are changing the world, even if it breaks us." Revolutionary France was not just blood and speeches. It was the smell of fresh bread shared among strangers, the courage of women demanding rights, the terror of a knock at the door, and the stubborn belief that a better future was possible. It was life lived loudly, dangerously, and forever changed.